I'm Renee Birkinshaw, an experienced HR leader and commercial leadership coach, and I'm excited to share strategies that can help you as an independent professional. The purpose of this workshop is to guide you through refining your interview skills so you can confidently move from contact to contract, securing your next project successfully. Being an independent professional can be overwhelming, balancing multiple tasks from pitching to handling interviews. It's crucial to recognize that great interview skills are essential for winning project contracts, and that's exactly what we'll focus on today. Let's start by discussing how you can craft a memorable personal brand. Your professional identity should leave a lasting impression, and we'll dive into practical ways to make that happen. One of the first steps is understanding the goals of your potential client. Preparing for your interview with their objectives in mind can set you apart. You want to demonstrate that you're not just another candidate, but someone who aligns with their vision and can bring value to their team. Asking strategic questions is key to showing your depth of understanding. We'll explore how to frame questions that not only seek information, but also demonstrate that you've done your homework. These types of questions leave a lasting impression and can be a game changer in your interview. Another vital aspect is how you showcase your achievements. Your case studies should be impactful, emphasizing your successes in a way that highlights your problem-solving skills and the results you've delivered. Developing a strong portfolio is equally important. We'll discuss techniques to create a portfolio that stands out and reflects your capabilities. This involves curating examples of your work that are both impressive and relevant to the client's needs. Effective preparation is all about strategy. You'll learn methods to tailor your preparation to each specific client, ensuring you're equipped to make the best impression possible. Another key element is presenting innovative solutions. Offering ideas that go above and beyond the client's expectations can make a powerful impact. Confidence is crucial in any interview. We'll cover techniques that help you project assurance and competence, even when faced with tough questions. Speaking of which, handling challenging questions is an art. I'll share strategies for staying composed and delivering thoughtful, impactful responses. Demonstrating leadership is another quality clients look for. We'll discuss ways to highlight your leadership skills naturally through your responses. Storytelling is a compelling way to engage clients. We'll explore how to use stories of your past successes to capture the client's interest and make your accomplishments relatable. Equally important is active listening. You need to listen attentively and show that you're genuinely engaged, as thoughtful responses stem from good listening skills. Understanding the client's pain points is essential. We'll talk about how to show that you not only grasp their challenges, but also have solutions ready to address them. Cultural sensitivity can't be overlooked. We'll discuss how to adapt your approach to align with the client's organizational culture. Persuasion plays a huge role in interviews. I'll teach you techniques to persuasively convey your value and secure the client's interest. Building a connection with your client is just as critical. This involves creating rapport and engaging in meaningful conversations that go beyond surface-level professional interaction. Follow-up is an art in itself. Knowing how and when to follow up can leave a lasting impression and set the tone for a future working relationship. Highlighting your unique value proposition is another key area. We'll talk about ways to differentiate yourself from other candidates and emphasize what makes you stand out. Presenting case studies effectively requires a specific structure. We'll cover how to deliver these presentations in a way that captivates the client and showcases your value. Interview anxiety is something many people face. I'll share methods to help you stay calm and focused, enabling you to perform at your best. In today's world, virtual interviews are becoming more common. We'll discuss tips and techniques for adapting to online formats and excelling in them. Utilizing feedback from past interviews can be a powerful tool for growth. We'll explore how to analyze and apply feedback to improve your future performance. Maintaining a balance between professionalism and personality is another challenge. We'll talk about how to bring your authentic self to the interview while remaining professional. This workshop is designed to be interactive, so I encourage you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios and work through real-world challenges together. Remember, engaging actively will maximize your learning experience and provide you with practical takeaways. This session is all about empowerment and equipping you with the skills you need to succeed. I'm here to help you navigate the complexities of the interview process and give you tools to stand out. Throughout this workshop, we'll cover everything from preparation to execution, ensuring you have a comprehensive understanding of what it takes to win that next project. Feel free to engage, ask questions, and share insights from your own experiences. Let's make the most of this opportunity and transform your interview skills. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and today we're focusing on ways to boost your interview skills to achieve success as independent professionals. You'll learn techniques that can transform your approach, helping you to stand out and secure your next project. I know firsthand how challenging the landscape can be. Balancing project pitches, applications, and interviews can be overwhelming. But that's why I'm here, to share practical strategies to make this process more manageable and effective. First, we'll discuss the significance of asking the right questions. This isn't just about clarifying details, it's about demonstrating that you have a deep understanding of the client's needs. Your questions should leave a memorable impression and open the door to meaningful dialogue. Crafting case studies and portfolios is another area we'll cover. These elements are essential in showcasing your work, so we'll look at ways to make them impactful and relevant. Your portfolio should tell a story that captures your skills and the value you bring to clients. Preparation is key to a successful interview. I'll share techniques for planning your interview prep with a focus on the client's goals. It's about tailoring your approach to each opportunity and ensuring you're fully prepared to address the client's specific needs. Curating innovative solutions can set you apart from the competition. We'll explore how to present ideas that not only meet expectations but exceed them. Clients appreciate candidates who think outside the box and offer fresh perspectives. Confidence is crucial, and I'll show you how to project it even when you're feeling unsure. Techniques for building confidence can make a significant difference in how you're perceived. We'll also touch on the importance of engaging with your audience. Role-playing in interactive scenarios will help you practice and refine your skills in a supportive environment. Handling difficult questions is another skill we'll develop. I'll share strategies for staying composed and delivering thoughtful, impactful responses. Leadership is an important quality that many clients look for. We'll discuss ways to demonstrate your leadership skills naturally during interviews. Storytelling is a powerful tool you can use to engage your audience. I'll guide you on how to structure your stories to highlight your achievements and make your experiences relatable. Listening is just as important as speaking. We'll explore active listening techniques and how to use them to your advantage in an interview setting. Understanding your client's pain points is vital. We'll cover how to convey that you understand their challenges and have the expertise to solve them. Cultural sensitivity can play a big role in interviews. Adapting to the client's organizational culture can improve your chances of being a great fit for their team. The art of persuasion is something we'll practice together. I'll share ways to persuasively present your ideas and showcase your value. Building a connection with your client is about more than just answering questions. We'll look at techniques for establishing rapport and creating a memorable interaction. Following up after the interview is an opportunity to leave a lasting impression. We'll discuss how to do this effectively. Highlighting your unique value proposition is another essential skill. We'll focus on ways to differentiate yourself from other candidates and emphasize what makes you special. When it comes to presenting case studies, structuring your presentation is key. I'll guide you on how to organize your content to make a compelling impact. Overcoming interview anxiety is something we'll address as well. I'll share methods to help you stay calm and centered so you can perform at your best. Virtual interviews are here to stay, and we'll discuss tips for adapting and excelling in this format. Using feedback to improve is another area we'll cover. Learning from past experiences can help you refine your approach and become a stronger candidate. Balancing professionalism with your unique personality is essential. We'll talk about how to bring your authentic self to the interview while maintaining a polished demeanor. This workshop is designed to be engaging and interactive. I want you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. It's about creating an environment where we can learn from each other and grow together. Remember, preparation and strategy are crucial components of interview success. By the end of this session, you'll have actionable insights to elevate your interview skills. We'll work on real-world scenarios, role-play, and practice techniques to help you feel more confident and prepared. Together, we'll explore ways to create a personal brand that stands out. Each session will build on the last, equipping you with the tools you need to succeed. You'll leave here with a new level of confidence and a clear plan for your next interview. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and it's an honor to be here, helping you sharpen your interview skills for greater success as independent professionals. This session is designed to arm you with strategies to make the interview process less daunting and more rewarding. We all know that being an independent consultant comes with its challenges, from applying for projects to acing interviews. But with the right techniques, you can transform your interview experience and win more projects. One of the first things we'll discuss is the art of asking the right questions. You need to show your potential clients that you understand their business and can offer real value. The questions you ask should be well thought out and leave a lasting impact. We'll work on how to craft questions that open up meaningful discussions and set you apart from other candidates. Moving on to case studies and portfolios, we'll explore how to use these tools to effectively showcase your work. Your portfolio should not only be comprehensive but also engaging, telling a story about your achievements and what you bring to the table. It's all about demonstrating your impact. We'll dive into methods for creating a portfolio that stands out and reflects your unique value. Interview preparation is another critical area we'll tackle. It's not just about rehearsing answers, but understanding your client's needs and aligning your preparation with their goals. Curating innovative solutions can be a game changer. I'll teach you how to present ideas that impress and surprise your clients. Clients appreciate when a candidate thinks outside the box, and we'll cover ways to do that convincingly. Confidence is another aspect we'll work on. Projecting confidence, even when you're feeling nervous, can make a world of difference. We'll discuss techniques to help you appear self-assured and capable. Handling difficult questions is inevitable in any interview. I'll share strategies that will help you stay calm and deliver effective responses. We'll also talk about the importance of demonstrating leadership qualities. Clients want to see that you can lead and make decisions confidently. Using storytelling to engage your interviewers is a technique we'll practice. Telling a compelling story about your past achievements can make your experiences relatable and memorable. Active listening is a skill that many overlook but is crucial in interviews. We'll work on how to be an active listener and how to use that skill to your advantage. Understanding your client's pain points is essential. Showing that you understand their challenges and have the skills to address them will set you apart. We'll cover how to convey empathy and expertise. Cultural sensitivity is another important factor, especially when working with diverse clients. Being able to adapt your approach based on the client's organizational culture can improve your chances of making a connection. Mastering the art of persuasion is something we'll explore in detail. It's about framing your skills and experiences in a way that makes the client want to work with you. Building a connection with your client goes beyond simply answering questions. We'll look at techniques for establishing rapport and creating a genuine connection. Knowing how and when to follow up after an interview is another skill that can make a big difference. We'll discuss follow-up strategies that keep you in the client's mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is crucial. We'll work on ways to make sure you differentiate yourself from the competition. Case study presentations need to be well-structured and impactful. We'll practice organizing your content to captivate your audience. Interview anxiety is common, but there are effective ways to manage it. I'll share methods that can help you stay composed and focused. Virtual interviews require a different set of skills, and we'll cover tips to excel in an online setting. Feedback is a powerful tool for growth, and we'll talk about how to use it constructively. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is another challenge we'll address. You need to be genuine yet polished in your approach. Throughout this session, I'll encourage you to engage, ask questions, and share your experiences. It's about creating a space where we can all learn and grow. Preparation is key, and we'll cover how to prepare effectively and strategically. By the end of this session, you'll have practical tips to help you navigate your next interview with confidence. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm thrilled to be here to guide you in enhancing your interview skills and winning more projects as independent professionals. We all know how challenging it can be to manage the demands of freelancing, from pitching to interviews. But today, I'm here to share insights that will help simplify the process and make you more successful. One of the most powerful things you can do in an interview is to ask the right questions. Strategic questioning shows your potential clients that you understand their needs and are ready to bring value to their projects. We'll cover how to ask questions that demonstrate insight and leave a lasting impression. Crafting effective case studies and portfolios is another area we'll explore. Your portfolio should not only highlight your work but also tell a story that engages and captivates your audience. I'll share tips on how to create a portfolio that stands out and leaves a lasting impact. Preparing for an interview involves more than just rehearsing answers. You need to understand your client's goals and align your preparation with their needs. We'll dive into techniques for strategic interview prep that ensures you're ready for any question that comes your way. Curating innovative solutions can be a game changer. I'll teach you how to think creatively and present ideas that exceed client expectations. Confidence is key, and I know how hard it can be to feel confident in high-stakes situations. We'll explore methods to project confidence even when you're feeling nervous. Handling difficult questions is an art, and I'll share strategies to respond thoughtfully and effectively. You'll also learn how to demonstrate leadership qualities naturally in your responses. Using storytelling to engage interviewers is a skill that can make your experiences come to life. We'll work on crafting compelling stories that highlight your achievements and connect with your audience. Listening actively is crucial, and we'll practice techniques to become better listeners. Active listening not only helps you give better answers but also shows clients that you're engaged and invested. Understanding your clients' pain points and addressing them is a powerful way to connect. We'll cover how to communicate that you understand their challenges and have the skills to solve them. Cultural sensitivity is another important aspect, especially in today's diverse work environment. We'll discuss how to adapt your approach to align with different organizational cultures. The art of persuasion is something we'll delve into deeply. Persuasion isn't just about selling yourself, it's about framing your skills in a way that makes the client see your value. Building a connection with your client is about more than just answering questions. We'll explore techniques for creating a genuine rapport that goes beyond the interview. Knowing when and how to follow up after an interview can make a difference. We'll go over best practices for leaving a lasting impression through effective follow-up communication. Highlighting your unique value proposition is another crucial element. We'll work on ways to differentiate yourself and emphasize what makes you the best choice. Structuring your case study presentations to make them engaging and impactful is a skill we'll practice together. Overcoming interview anxiety is possible with the right techniques. I'll share ways to stay calm, focused, and in control. Virtual interviews require a unique set of skills, and we'll cover tips to help you succeed in an online format. Feedback is a gift, and learning how to use it constructively can elevate your performance. Balancing professionalism with your authentic self can be challenging, but it's essential for creating a genuine connection. This workshop is meant to be interactive and engaging. I encourage you to ask questions, participate, and share your own experiences. We'll role-play scenarios and work on real-world challenges to give you a comprehensive understanding. Preparation is the foundation of a great interview, and I'll provide you with strategies to make your prep more effective. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped with actionable insights to take your interview skills to the next level. Let's dive in and transform the way you approach interviews together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and it's a pleasure to share insights with you today on mastering interviews and winning your dream projects. As an independent professional, you're probably juggling various responsibilities, and nailing your interviews is crucial. My goal is to equip you with strategies that will give you a competitive edge. One of the first steps is understanding the importance of asking strategic questions. Questions are not just for gathering information. They're an opportunity to show your expertise and thoughtfulness. We'll dive into how you can craft questions that leave a memorable impact. Another focus will be on creating compelling case studies and portfolios. Your work should speak for itself, but it's your job to present it in a way that tells a story and highlights your achievements. I'll teach you how to develop a portfolio that's both impressive and engaging. Preparation is a cornerstone of success. We'll cover techniques to align your interview prep with the client's goals, ensuring you're ready to make a meaningful impression. Curating innovative solutions can set you apart from the competition. We'll explore how to brainstorm and present ideas that are not only relevant but also exceed expectations. Projecting confidence is essential, even if you don't feel it internally. We'll discuss ways to build and maintain confidence throughout your interview. Handling tough questions gracefully is a skill every professional should master. I'll share tactics to help you stay composed and deliver clear, effective responses. Demonstrating leadership is another important aspect we'll touch on. Clients want to see that you can lead and make impactful decisions. Using storytelling in your responses can captivate and engage your audience. We'll work on crafting narratives that bring your experiences to life and resonate with your interviewers. Active listening is often overlooked, but it's a powerful tool in an interview setting. We'll explore how to become a better listener and how it can enhance your responses. Understanding the client's pain points is key to positioning yourself as a problem solver. We'll talk about ways to show empathy and present solutions tailored to their challenges. Cultural sensitivity is more important than ever. We'll discuss how to adapt your communication style to fit the client's culture and preferences. Persuasion is an art, and I'll guide you on how to persuasively present your skills and ideas. Building a connection with your client is crucial for making a lasting impression. We'll cover techniques for establishing genuine rapport and trust. The follow-up process is another opportunity to shine. We'll discuss how to follow up effectively and leave a positive, lasting impression. Your unique value proposition is what sets you apart. We'll work on clearly articulating what makes you different and why you're the right choice. Presenting case studies with impact requires structure and clarity. We'll practice organizing your content to engage and impress your audience. Interview anxiety is natural, but manageable. I'll share practical methods to stay calm and focused, even in stressful situations. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll cover strategies to excel in an online environment. Feedback is an opportunity for growth. We'll discuss how to receive and apply feedback constructively to improve your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is essential for creating a genuine connection with your clients. This workshop is highly interactive, and I encourage you to participate actively. We'll work on real-life scenarios and role-play exercises to solidify your learning. Preparation doesn't just mean memorizing answers, it means understanding your client and being ready to engage thoughtfully. By the end of this session, you'll have a toolkit of techniques to help you succeed in your next interview. Let's make this experience insightful and transformative together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to share strategies that will elevate your interview skills and help you secure the projects you've been aiming for. As an independent professional, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the demands of interviews, but today, we'll focus on how to navigate them successfully. Our session will start by exploring the art of asking strategic questions that leave an impression on your client. Strategic questioning isn't just about gathering information. It's about demonstrating your deep understanding of the project and showing that you're invested in finding solutions. We'll cover how to frame your questions to engage your interviewer meaningfully. Developing compelling case studies and portfolios is also a crucial skill. Your portfolio should be more than a collection of work. It should tell a story of your impact and what you bring to the table. I'll guide you through crafting a portfolio that stands out and highlights your best work. Effective interview preparation involves understanding your client's objectives and aligning your answers accordingly. We'll explore techniques to tailor your preparation and ensure you're ready to make a lasting impact. One way to impress clients is by presenting innovative solutions. We'll discuss how to think creatively and offer ideas that exceed expectations. Confidence is key in any interview, and projecting it can make a huge difference. We'll discuss how to build confidence even when you feel nervous. Handling difficult questions requires composure and strategy. I'll share tips to help you respond thoughtfully and effectively. Demonstrating leadership qualities in your responses is another way to make an impression. We'll discuss ways to highlight your leadership skills naturally and convincingly. Using storytelling in your interviews is a powerful way to engage your audience. We'll work on crafting stories that make your experiences relatable and memorable. Active listening is often underestimated, but it's a crucial skill. We'll practice techniques to become better listeners and use that skill to your advantage. Understanding the client's pain points is essential. We'll explore how to show empathy and communicate that you have the solutions they're looking for. Cultural sensitivity is a must in today's diverse business landscape. We'll talk about how to adapt your approach to align with the client's cultural expectations. Mastering the art of persuasion is something we'll work on together. I'll teach you how to present your skills and ideas in a way that convinces the client of your value. Building a genuine connection with your client is more important than ever. We'll cover ways to establish rapport and make a lasting impression. The follow-up process is a crucial step that many overlook. We'll discuss best practices for following up and reinforcing your value. Highlighting your unique value proposition is another key topic. We'll work on articulating what sets you apart and makes you the best candidate. Presenting case studies with impact requires organization and clarity. We'll practice structuring your content to keep your audience engaged and interested. Overcoming interview anxiety is something many people struggle with. I'll share techniques to stay calm and collected during high-pressure situations. Virtual interviews require a different approach, and we'll cover how to excel in this format. Feedback is an invaluable tool for growth. We'll discuss how to use feedback constructively to enhance your future performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is essential. We'll explore how to be yourself while maintaining a polished demeanor. This session is designed to be interactive, and I want you to feel free to ask questions and share your experiences. We'll engage in role-playing scenarios to practice what we've learned. Preparation is about more than memorizing answers. It's about understanding the client and aligning with their vision. By the end of this workshop, you'll feel more equipped and confident to tackle your next interview. Let's dive in and get started on transforming your interview skills. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm here to share my insights on how to ace interviews and secure your dream projects as an independent professional. It's no secret that navigating the interview process can be stressful, but with the right strategies, you can make it a lot smoother and more rewarding. One of the first things I want to highlight is the power of asking the right questions. These questions aren't just for you to gather information, they're an opportunity to demonstrate your expertise. I'll guide you on how to ask questions that show you understand the client's needs and are already thinking about how to add value. Another key component is how you present your case studies and portfolio. Your work should do more than speak for itself, it should captivate your audience and tell a compelling story. I'll teach you how to curate a portfolio that makes a memorable impact and effectively showcases your accomplishments. Preparation is where the magic happens. You need to prepare with the client's goals in mind, and we'll cover techniques to do just that. Tailoring your preparation shows that you're invested and understand what the client is looking for. Presenting innovative solutions is one way to set yourself apart. We'll discuss how to brainstorm and share ideas that not only meet expectations but also surprise and impress. Confidence can make or break an interview, and I know it's not always easy to feel confident. We'll talk about how to project confidence even if you're feeling unsure. Handling challenging questions is another aspect we'll dive into. I'll share strategies for staying composed and delivering strong, well-thought-out responses. Demonstrating leadership is something that many clients value. I'll guide you on how to naturally highlight your leadership skills throughout the interview. Storytelling is a tool that can transform your interview. We'll work on crafting engaging stories that bring your experiences to life and make them relatable. Active listening is a skill that's often overlooked, but it's critical in an interview setting. We'll practice how to listen attentively and use that to your advantage. Understanding the client's pain points is essential for showing that you're the right fit. We'll discuss how to express empathy and demonstrate that you have the solutions they need. Cultural sensitivity is increasingly important in today's global work environment. I'll teach you how to adapt your approach to align with various organizational cultures. Persuasion isn't about manipulation, it's about framing your skills and experiences in a way that makes the client want to work with you. Building a connection with your client is also vital. We'll explore ways to establish rapport and ensure your interview feels more like a conversation than an interrogation. The follow-up process is often underestimated, but it's your chance to reinforce your interest and value. We'll cover how to follow up effectively and make a lasting impression. Your unique value proposition is what makes you different from the competition. We'll work on clearly articulating what sets you apart. Presenting case studies in a structured and impactful way is a skill we'll practice together. Anxiety is natural, but it doesn't have to derail your performance. I'll share tips to help you stay calm and focused during your interview. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll discuss strategies for excelling in an online setting. Constructive feedback is one of the best ways to grow. We'll talk about how to use feedback to your advantage and continuously improve. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be tricky, but I'll guide you on how to be genuine while maintaining a professional demeanor. This workshop is all about interaction and engagement. I encourage you to ask questions, share your experiences, and participate actively. We'll dive into role-playing scenarios and practice real-world challenges to solidify your learning. Effective preparation is more than just memorizing answers, it's about being ready to engage and connect with your interviewer. By the end of this session, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to elevate your interview skills. Let's get started and make this a transformative experience together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm so pleased to be here today to share some essential strategies that will help you excel in interviews and secure those dream projects. Being an independent professional isn't easy, and I understand the challenges you face, from preparing pitches to nailing the interview. But with the right techniques, we can simplify the process and make it more effective. One of the most powerful things you can do in an interview is to ask the right questions. Strategic questioning is about more than gathering information, it's about demonstrating that you're prepared and genuinely interested in the client's needs. I'll guide you on how to frame questions that showcase your expertise and create a strong impression. Another key component is crafting impactful case studies and portfolios. Your work should do more than speak for itself. It should tell a story and emphasize your achievements in a compelling way. We'll explore how to create a portfolio that stands out and leaves a lasting impact. Effective preparation is all about aligning your efforts with the client's goals. We'll cover techniques to help you understand their objectives and tailor your responses to meet those needs. Presenting innovative solutions can set you apart from the competition. I'll show you how to generate ideas that surprise and impress your clients. Confidence is essential, but it's not always easy to muster. We'll work on methods to project confidence even when you're feeling unsure. Handling difficult questions is an art form, and I'll share strategies to help you stay composed and deliver thoughtful responses. Leadership is a quality that many clients look for, and I'll guide you on how to naturally convey your leadership skills in an interview. Using storytelling is a way to make your experiences relatable and engaging. We'll practice how to craft stories that capture your audience's attention and highlight your skills. Active listening is a skill that's often underestimated but highly valuable. We'll work on techniques to become better listeners and improve the quality of your responses. Understanding the client's pain points and addressing them effectively is key. I'll teach you how to communicate empathy and position yourself as the ideal problem solver. Cultural sensitivity is more important than ever, and we'll explore how to adapt your approach based on the client's background and preferences. The art of persuasion is another crucial element. I'll guide you on how to frame your experience and skills to make them irresistible to the client. Building a connection with your interviewer can make a huge difference. We'll discuss how to create genuine rapport and make the interview feel like a productive conversation. Follow-up is often overlooked, but it's a great opportunity to reinforce your interest. We'll talk about how to follow up in a way that leaves a positive impression. Your unique value proposition sets you apart, and we'll work on ways to articulate it clearly and confidently. Presenting case studies effectively requires structure and precision. I'll teach you how to organize your content for maximum impact. Anxiety is normal, but it doesn't have to hinder your performance. We'll explore techniques to manage anxiety and stay focused during your interview. Virtual interviews come with their own challenges, and we'll cover tips to navigate them successfully. Constructive feedback is one of the most valuable tools for growth. We'll talk about how to use feedback to your advantage and continuously improve your performance. Balancing professionalism with your authentic self can be tricky, but I'll show you how to strike the right balance. This workshop is designed to be interactive, and I encourage you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios and work through real-life challenges to put these strategies into practice. Preparation is about more than just memorizing answers. It's about understanding the client and being ready to engage thoughtfully. By the end of this session, you'll be armed with practical insights to elevate your interview skills. Let's dive in and make this a transformative experience together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm thrilled to be sharing my knowledge today to help you become more confident and effective in your interviews as independent professionals. It's not always easy to navigate the world of freelancing, from pitching for projects to acing the interview. But with the right tools and strategies, you can stand out and win more contracts. One of the most important things you can do in an interview is to ask thoughtful, strategic questions. These questions should demonstrate your understanding of the client's needs and show that you're prepared to deliver value. We'll discuss how to craft questions that make a lasting impression and open up a meaningful conversation. Your case studies and portfolio are critical in showcasing your work. They should tell a story that highlights your skills and the impact you've had. I'll walk you through techniques for creating a portfolio that captivates your audience and leaves a strong impression. Preparation is key to any successful interview. It's not just about knowing your resume inside out, but understanding the client's objectives and aligning your responses with their goals. We'll explore ways to make your preparation more effective and tailored. Presenting innovative solutions is one way to set yourself apart. Clients love it when you bring fresh ideas to the table. We'll cover how to develop and present ideas that exceed expectations. Confidence is crucial in interviews, even if you don't always feel it. We'll work on methods to project confidence and make a strong impression. Handling tough questions is something every professional needs to master. I'll share strategies to help you stay composed and deliver clear, confident responses. Leadership qualities are something many clients look for, and I'll show you how to showcase those qualities naturally in your answers. Storytelling is a powerful way to engage your interviewers and make your experiences come alive. We'll practice how to use stories to highlight your achievements and connect with your audience. Active listening is a skill that can transform your interview performance. We'll go over how to listen effectively and use that to shape thoughtful, impactful responses. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is crucial. We'll discuss how to demonstrate that you not only get their challenges but also have the expertise to solve them. Cultural sensitivity is increasingly important in today's work environment. We'll talk about how to adapt your communication style to fit different organizational cultures. Mastering the art of persuasion is essential, and I'll teach you how to present your ideas and skills in a way that convinces the client of your value. Building a connection with your client can make or break the interview. We'll explore ways to establish rapport and make a genuine impression. Following up after an interview is an art. We'll discuss how to craft follow-up messages that reinforce your interest and leave a lasting impact. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll work on together. It's all about making sure the client understands why you're the best choice. Presenting case studies in a structured, impactful way is a skill you'll leave with today. We'll practice how to organize your presentation for maximum engagement. Interview anxiety is a common issue, but there are ways to manage it. I'll share techniques to help you stay calm, composed, and in control. Virtual interviews require a different approach, and we'll cover strategies to excel in this format. Feedback is an opportunity for growth, and we'll discuss how to use it constructively to improve your future performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is something many people struggle with. We'll talk about how to be your genuine self while still being polished and professional. This workshop is highly interactive, and I want you to engage, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios and practice what we've learned in real-world settings. Preparation is about more than rehearsing, it's about understanding your audience and being ready to deliver your best. By the end of this session, you'll have actionable strategies to take your interview skills to the next level. Let's dive in and make this an engaging and insightful experience together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to share with you strategies that will transform how you approach interviews as an independent professional. We all know that interviews can be nerve-wracking, but the right techniques can make all the difference. One of the first things I want to discuss is the power of asking the right questions. Questions are a great way to show your understanding of the client's needs and demonstrate your value. We'll cover how to ask questions that leave a lasting impression and show that you're fully prepared and engaged. Your case studies and portfolio play a critical role in highlighting your accomplishments. They should be more than just a collection of work, they should tell a story about the impact you've made. I'll guide you through techniques to develop a portfolio that captivates and engages your clients. Preparing for an interview goes beyond rehearsing answers. You need to understand the client's goals and align your responses to meet their needs. We'll discuss methods to tailor your preparation and make sure you're ready to impress. Presenting innovative solutions is a great way to stand out. We'll talk about how to generate and share ideas that surprise and exceed expectations. Confidence is essential, and I know how difficult it can be to maintain it under pressure. We'll explore strategies to project confidence, even if you're feeling nervous. Handling difficult questions with poise is a skill we'll work on together. I'll share ways to remain composed and deliver thoughtful responses. Demonstrating leadership qualities in your interview is crucial. I'll teach you how to highlight your leadership skills naturally and effectively. Using storytelling to engage your audience is a technique we'll master. We'll practice creating narratives that make your experiences come alive and resonate with your clients. Active listening is a skill that will set you apart. We'll focus on how to become a better listener and use that to shape your responses. Addressing the client's pain points is key to showing your value. We'll discuss how to express empathy and position yourself as the perfect problem solver. Cultural sensitivity is more important than ever. We'll talk about how to adapt your approach based on the client's organizational culture. Persuasion is about more than just selling yourself, it's about framing your skills and ideas to make the client see your value. We'll practice how to do this effectively. Building a connection with your interviewer is crucial for making a lasting impression. We'll explore ways to create rapport and make the interview feel more like a conversation. Follow-up is an essential part of the interview process, and we'll cover how to do it in a way that reinforces your interest and keeps you top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is another area we'll focus on. It's important to communicate clearly what sets you apart from other candidates. We'll work on presenting case studies in a structured, impactful way. You'll learn how to organize your content for maximum engagement. Interview anxiety can be managed, and I'll share techniques to help you stay calm and focused. Virtual interviews come with their own challenges, and we'll discuss how to navigate them successfully. Feedback is an opportunity for growth, and we'll talk about how to use it to continuously improve. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be challenging, but I'll show you how to be genuine while remaining polished. This workshop is interactive, and I want you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play and work through real-world scenarios to put these strategies into practice. Preparation is about understanding your audience and being ready to deliver your best. By the end of this session, you'll have a set of actionable strategies to elevate your interview performance. Let's work together to transform your approach and make interviews a rewarding experience. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm looking forward to sharing strategies with you that will help you excel in your interviews and secure more projects. As an independent professional, you understand the pressure of pitching your skills and competing for opportunities. Interviews can feel overwhelming, but with the right approach, you can set yourself apart. One of the most impactful things you can do is to ask insightful questions. Asking the right questions shows that you've done your research and that you're thinking about how you can add value to the client's project. We'll explore how to frame questions that make you memorable and spark meaningful conversations. Another key focus is how to craft case studies and portfolios that make an impression. Your work should come alive and tell a story of your accomplishments. We'll discuss how to present your portfolio in a way that highlights your impact and engages your audience. Preparation is fundamental to interview success. We'll talk about techniques to align your preparation with the client's needs, so you're ready for anything. Presenting innovative solutions is one way to differentiate yourself. Clients want to be impressed, and we'll cover how to offer ideas that surprise and delight. Confidence is critical, even when you're feeling unsure. I'll share methods to help you project confidence and feel more self-assured during your interviews. Handling tough questions is a skill we'll develop. I'll provide strategies to help you stay calm and deliver strong, well-thought-out responses. Leadership is a quality that can make you stand out. We'll explore how to naturally convey your leadership skills in your answers. Using storytelling in your interview is a way to bring your experiences to life. We'll practice crafting stories that highlight your achievements and captivate your audience. Active listening is crucial, yet it's a skill that's often overlooked. We'll discuss how to become a better listener and use it to enhance your responses. Addressing the client's pain points effectively is key. We'll cover how to show that you understand their challenges and have the expertise to solve them. Cultural sensitivity is more important than ever in today's diverse work environment. We'll talk about how to adapt your communication style to align with different cultures. Mastering the art of persuasion is essential, and I'll guide you on how to persuasively present your skills and ideas. Building a connection with your client is another critical element. We'll work on ways to establish rapport and make the interview feel engaging and genuine. The follow-up process can be your secret weapon. We'll discuss how to follow up effectively and reinforce your interest and qualifications. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll work on together. Your case studies need to be presented with clarity and impact. We'll practice how to organize them in a way that captures your audience's attention. Interview anxiety is natural, but it doesn't have to hold you back. I'll share techniques to help you manage anxiety and stay composed. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll cover tips to help you excel in a remote setting. Feedback is a valuable tool for growth. We'll discuss how to seek and use feedback to improve your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be challenging, but it's important for building trust. We'll explore how to be your authentic self while maintaining a professional demeanor. This workshop is designed to be interactive and engaging. I encourage you to ask questions, participate in discussions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios and practice techniques to help you feel more prepared and confident. Preparation isn't just about having the right answers, it's about being ready to engage and make a connection. By the end of our time together, you'll have a toolkit of strategies that will set you up for interview success. Let's work together to elevate your interview skills and make the process more enjoyable and effective. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to be here to share some practical strategies that can transform your interview experience as an independent professional. We know that securing projects involves a lot of effort, from preparing to pitch to making a strong impression during the interview. But with the right approach, you can turn this challenge into an opportunity. One of the first things we'll discuss is the importance of asking strategic questions. Asking insightful questions shows that you've done your homework and are deeply interested in the client's needs. We'll work on framing questions that not only get you answers but also demonstrate your expertise and thoughtfulness. Crafting compelling case studies and portfolios is another key focus. Your portfolio should be a well-organized story of your work and the impact you've made. I'll guide you through techniques to showcase your achievements and keep your audience engaged. Effective preparation is crucial for success. We'll explore how to align your interview prep with the client's goals, ensuring you're ready for anything. Presenting innovative solutions can really make you stand out. We'll discuss how to develop and deliver ideas that exceed expectations. Confidence plays a major role, even if you don't always feel it. I'll share tips on how to project confidence and make a lasting impression. Handling difficult questions gracefully is a skill we'll develop together. You'll learn strategies to stay composed and deliver thoughtful, impactful answers. Demonstrating leadership is another important aspect of your responses. We'll discuss ways to highlight your leadership skills and show clients you're a strong candidate. Storytelling is a powerful tool that can engage your audience and make your experiences come to life. We'll practice crafting stories that effectively communicate your value. Active listening is essential, and we'll cover techniques to help you become a better listener. Listening carefully can improve your responses and show clients that you're engaged. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is key to positioning yourself as the best solution. We'll talk about how to demonstrate empathy and expertise. Cultural sensitivity is a must in today's global work environment. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to align with different organizational cultures. Mastering persuasion can elevate your interview game. I'll teach you how to present your skills in a way that makes clients eager to work with you. Building a connection with your client can turn an interview into a collaborative conversation. We'll cover techniques for establishing rapport and making a memorable impression. Following up after an interview is an important step. We'll discuss how to follow up in a way that reinforces your interest and value. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll practice. It's crucial to communicate what sets you apart from other candidates. We'll also work on how to present case studies clearly and effectively. You'll learn how to structure your content to captivate your audience. Interview anxiety is common, but manageable. I'll share methods to help you stay calm, collected, and focused under pressure. Virtual interviews require a slightly different approach, and we'll discuss how to excel in an online setting. Feedback is a gift, and using it to grow is essential. We'll explore how to seek and apply feedback to improve your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is something we'll address. I'll guide you on how to be genuine while maintaining a polished image. This session will be interactive, and I encourage you to engage, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios to help you practice and gain confidence. Preparation is about more than memorizing answers. It's about understanding your client and being ready to engage. By the end of our session, you'll have actionable strategies to make your interviews more effective and enjoyable. Let's dive in and transform your approach together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm looking forward to sharing valuable insights to help you master the interview process and secure your next big project. As independent professionals, we face unique challenges, from landing interviews to standing out among the competition. This workshop is designed to provide you with strategies that will give you an edge. One of the first topics we'll dive into is the power of asking strategic questions. Asking insightful questions does more than clarify details, it demonstrates your understanding and engagement. We'll explore how to ask questions that leave a strong impression and build a connection with your client. Developing a powerful portfolio and case studies is also essential. Your portfolio should be more than a list of your work, it should tell the story of your impact and achievements. I'll guide you on how to present your work in a way that captivates and persuades. Interview preparation is crucial for success. It's about aligning your prep with the client's objectives and ensuring you're ready to engage thoughtfully. We'll discuss how to research and tailor your preparation to each specific client. Presenting innovative solutions can set you apart from other candidates. We'll talk about how to develop creative ideas that address the client's needs and exceed expectations. Confidence is key, even when it doesn't come naturally. We'll work on techniques to project confidence and appear self-assured, even if you're feeling nervous. Handling tough questions with grace is a skill we'll cover. I'll share strategies to stay composed and deliver well-crafted responses. Demonstrating leadership qualities can make a significant impact. We'll explore how to highlight your leadership skills and convey that you're someone who can make a difference. Storytelling is a method to make your experiences memorable. We'll practice using stories to illustrate your skills and achievements, making your answers more engaging and relatable. Active listening is a skill that can greatly improve your interview performance. We'll discuss how to listen attentively and respond thoughtfully. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is crucial. We'll cover how to show empathy and communicate your ability to solve their problems. Cultural sensitivity is another important aspect of modern interviews. We'll explore how to adjust your approach based on different organizational cultures. Persuasion is about more than selling yourself, it's about making your value clear. I'll guide you on how to frame your experiences in a way that makes clients want to work with you. Building a connection with your interviewer can make your meeting more memorable. We'll talk about how to establish rapport and create a positive, lasting impression. Following up is a step you can't overlook. We'll discuss how to craft a follow-up message that reinforces your interest and keeps you top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll practice together. You need to communicate clearly why you're the best choice for the project. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is a skill we'll develop. You'll learn how to organize your content to keep your audience engaged. Interview anxiety can be managed, and we'll explore techniques to keep you calm and focused. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll cover how to prepare for and excel in them. Feedback is a tool for continuous improvement. We'll talk about how to seek constructive feedback and use it to enhance your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is key to building trust. We'll explore how to be genuine while maintaining a polished, professional image. This session will be interactive, so I encourage you to participate actively. We'll practice real-world scenarios and role-play to help you gain confidence. Preparation is about more than rehearsing answers. It's about understanding the client and being ready to engage in a meaningful way. By the end of our session, you'll have a comprehensive toolkit of strategies to approach interviews confidently. Let's dive into this journey together and take your interview skills to the next level. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to share my insights on acing interviews and securing your next project as an independent professional. Interviews can be daunting, but with the right strategies, they can also be incredibly rewarding. One of the first things we'll discuss is the importance of asking the right questions. It's not just about gathering information, it's about showing your understanding and engagement. We'll cover how to frame questions that make you memorable and demonstrate that you've done your homework. Your case studies and portfolio are more than just a showcase of your work, they're a chance to tell your story. I'll walk you through techniques to present your portfolio in a way that highlights your achievements and impact. Preparation is essential, but it's more than just rehearsing answers. It's about aligning your preparation with the client's goals and needs. We'll explore methods to tailor your approach and show that you're ready to add value. Presenting innovative solutions is one of the most effective ways to stand out. We'll talk about how to think creatively and present ideas that exceed expectations. Confidence is key in any interview, and I know it can be hard to maintain. I'll share strategies to help you project confidence even if you're feeling uncertain. Handling difficult questions with composure is a skill we'll practice. I'll provide tips on staying calm and delivering thoughtful, well-articulated responses. Leadership is a quality that many clients look for. We'll discuss how to naturally showcase your leadership skills throughout the interview. Storytelling is a powerful way to engage your interviewer and make your experiences come to life. We'll practice crafting stories that are compelling and relevant. Active listening is a skill that can elevate your interview performance. We'll discuss how to become a better listener and use it to give more effective responses. Addressing the client's pain points is crucial to positioning yourself as the best candidate. We'll cover how to express empathy and show that you have the right solutions. Cultural sensitivity is increasingly important in today's diverse work environments. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to fit different cultures. The art of persuasion is something we'll work on together. I'll teach you how to frame your experience and ideas in a way that makes your value clear. Building a connection with your client is essential. We'll go over techniques for establishing rapport and making the interview feel like a collaborative conversation. Following up after an interview is an opportunity to leave a strong impression. We'll talk about how to follow up effectively and reinforce your interest. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll practice. It's all about making sure the client knows why you're the best choice for their project. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is a skill we'll develop. You'll learn how to structure your content in a way that captivates your audience. Interview anxiety is common, but manageable. I'll share techniques to stay calm and focused, even when you're feeling nervous. Virtual interviews require a different set of skills, and we'll discuss how to adapt and excel in this format. Feedback is a gift that can help you grow. We'll talk about how to seek and use feedback to improve your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be tricky, but it's important for building trust. We'll explore how to be your genuine self while maintaining a polished image. This workshop is designed to be interactive, so I encourage you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll engage in role-playing and practice real-world scenarios to solidify what we've learned. Effective preparation is more than just knowing the answers, it's about understanding your client and being ready to engage thoughtfully. By the end of this session, you'll have a comprehensive set of strategies to make your interviews more effective and enjoyable. Let's get started and work together to transform your approach to interviews. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and today I'm excited to share some key strategies that can empower you to ace your interviews and win more projects as an independent professional. We all know that interviews can be intimidating, but with the right techniques, you can navigate them with confidence and purpose. One of the most important aspects we'll cover is how to ask strategic questions. These questions are not just for your benefit but are a way to show the client that you understand their needs. We'll explore how to ask questions that engage your interviewer and make a lasting impression. Another critical part of your success lies in how you present your case studies and portfolio. Your work should tell a story that illustrates your impact and the value you bring. I'll walk you through ways to develop a compelling portfolio that stands out and keeps the client's attention. Preparation is essential for interview success. It's not just about rehearsing answers but understanding the client's goals and aligning your strategy accordingly. We'll discuss techniques to prepare effectively and with intention. Presenting innovative solutions is another way to set yourself apart. We'll talk about how to come up with creative ideas that not only meet expectations but also exceed them. Confidence is key, and I understand how difficult it can be to stay confident in high-pressure situations. I'll share methods to project confidence and make a strong impression. Handling difficult questions with composure is a skill we'll develop together. I'll give you strategies to stay calm and deliver thoughtful, clear responses. Leadership is a quality that many clients look for in a candidate. We'll work on ways to highlight your leadership abilities throughout the interview. Storytelling can be a game changer in how you engage your interviewers. We'll practice crafting stories that make your experiences come to life and connect with your audience. Active listening is a crucial skill that many overlook. We'll explore how to listen effectively and use that to enhance your responses. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is essential. We'll discuss how to communicate that you not only get their challenges but also have the expertise to solve them. Cultural sensitivity is an important aspect of today's work environment. We'll talk about how to adapt your approach to align with different organizational cultures. Mastering persuasion can elevate your interview performance. We'll cover how to frame your skills and experiences to make the client see your value clearly. Building a connection with your client is crucial for making a memorable impression. We'll discuss techniques for creating rapport and making the interview feel more like a productive conversation. Following up after an interview is an opportunity to keep the momentum going. We'll talk about how to follow up effectively and stay top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is a key element of your interview strategy. We'll practice how to communicate what sets you apart from the competition. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is something we'll work on. You'll learn how to structure your case studies to captivate and impress. Interview anxiety is something we all face, but there are ways to manage it. I'll share techniques to stay composed and confident throughout the interview. Virtual interviews come with their own challenges, and we'll explore how to excel in a remote environment. Feedback is a valuable tool for improvement. We'll talk about how to seek feedback constructively and use it to grow. Balancing professionalism with your authentic self can be challenging. We'll discuss how to be genuine while maintaining a professional demeanor. This workshop will be interactive, and I want you to feel free to ask questions and share your experiences. We'll practice role-playing and work through real-world scenarios to solidify what we've learned. Effective preparation goes beyond knowing your answers. It's about being ready to engage and connect meaningfully. By the end of our time together, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to transform how you approach interviews. Let's dive in and make this an insightful and empowering session. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and it's a pleasure to be here today to share strategies that will help you master interviews and secure your next project as an independent professional. We all know that the interview process can be stressful and unpredictable, but having the right tools and approach can make a world of difference. One of the first areas we'll cover is the art of asking strategic questions. These questions do more than get you answers. They showcase your understanding of the client's needs and objectives. We'll talk about how to frame questions that leave a lasting impact and demonstrate your expertise. Crafting effective case studies and building a strong portfolio are crucial to standing out. Your portfolio should tell a story, highlighting your achievements and the value you bring to each project. I'll guide you through techniques to make your work shine and keep your audience engaged. Preparing for an interview goes beyond memorizing answers. It's about understanding the client's vision and aligning your preparation to reflect that. We'll discuss how to tailor your preparation to each opportunity and ensure you're ready to make a memorable impression. Presenting innovative solutions can set you apart from other candidates. Clients appreciate creativity and forward-thinking ideas, and we'll explore how to deliver this effectively. Confidence is an essential part of interview success, even if you don't always feel it. I'll share techniques to help you project confidence and engage with your interviewer meaningfully. Handling tough questions is a skill that can make or break an interview. We'll work on strategies to stay composed and provide thoughtful, impactful responses. Demonstrating leadership is another way to make an impression. We'll discuss how to showcase your leadership skills naturally and convincingly. Storytelling is a powerful way to make your experiences come alive. We'll practice crafting stories that capture the essence of your work and resonate with your audience. Active listening is a skill that's often overlooked but can transform your performance. We'll talk about how to listen attentively and use that skill to respond more effectively. Addressing the client's pain points is a key part of positioning yourself as the best candidate. We'll cover how to convey empathy and present solutions that solve their challenges. Cultural sensitivity is crucial, especially when working with diverse clients. We'll discuss how to adapt your communication style to fit different cultural contexts. Persuasion isn't just about selling yourself, it's about framing your experience and skills to make your value clear. We'll practice how to do this persuasively and authentically. Building a connection with your client goes beyond answering questions. We'll explore how to establish rapport and create a genuine connection that makes a difference. The follow-up process is often underestimated, but it's your chance to leave a lasting impression. We'll talk about how to follow up thoughtfully and effectively. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll refine together. It's all about clearly communicating what sets you apart from others. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is another skill we'll develop. You'll learn how to structure your presentation in a way that keeps your audience engaged and impressed. Interview anxiety is normal, but it doesn't have to derail your performance. I'll share strategies to stay calm, focused, and composed. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll discuss how to navigate them successfully. Feedback is an opportunity for continuous improvement. We'll talk about how to seek and use feedback constructively to enhance your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be challenging, but it's key to building trust. We'll explore how to present your genuine self while maintaining a professional demeanor. This workshop is interactive, and I encourage you to engage, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll practice role-playing and walk through real-life scenarios to help you feel more prepared and confident. Preparation is about more than knowing your resume, it's about understanding your client and being ready to have a meaningful exchange. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped with a toolkit of strategies that will elevate your interview skills. Let's dive in and work together to make your next interview a success. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm delighted to be here today to share insights that can transform the way you approach interviews as an independent professional. We all know that interviews can feel daunting, but with the right techniques, you can navigate them successfully and leave a strong impression. One of the first topics we'll explore is the importance of asking thoughtful, strategic questions. Asking the right questions doesn't just provide you with information, it shows your understanding and genuine interest in the client's needs. We'll discuss how to formulate questions that demonstrate your expertise and leave a lasting impact. Developing a compelling portfolio and case studies is another essential aspect of your interview preparation. Your portfolio should not only showcase your work, but also tell the story of your impact and achievements. I'll guide you on how to present your case studies in a way that captivates and engages your audience. Effective preparation is key, but it's more than just memorizing answers. You need to align your preparation with the client's objectives and vision. We'll cover techniques to tailor your approach to each unique opportunity. Presenting innovative solutions is a surefire way to stand out. Clients want to see creativity and forward-thinking ideas, and we'll work on how to deliver those effectively. Confidence is critical, even when you don't feel it. We'll discuss ways to project confidence and make a strong impression throughout your interview. Handling tough questions is an art that we'll practice together. I'll share strategies to help you stay composed and deliver clear, effective responses. Demonstrating leadership is important to many clients. We'll explore how to naturally highlight your leadership qualities during the interview. Storytelling can transform your interview and make your experiences memorable. We'll work on crafting engaging stories that showcase your achievements and connect with your audience. Active listening is another skill we'll focus on. We'll practice how to listen attentively and use that information to give thoughtful and relevant answers. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is crucial. We'll cover how to communicate empathy and position yourself as the best solution to their challenges. Cultural sensitivity is increasingly important in today's diverse work environments. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to align with different cultural norms. Mastering the art of persuasion is essential for interview success. We'll talk about how to frame your skills and experiences to make your value clear to the client. Building a genuine connection with your interviewer can make a significant difference. We'll discuss techniques for establishing rapport and making the interview feel like a collaborative conversation. Following up is a step many people overlook, but it's your chance to reinforce your interest and value. We'll explore how to follow up effectively and leave a positive impression. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll practice together. We'll work on how to communicate what sets you apart from the competition. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is a skill we'll develop. You'll learn how to structure your presentation to keep your audience engaged and interested. Interview anxiety is normal, but manageable. I'll share techniques to help you stay calm and composed, even in high-pressure situations. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll cover how to adapt and excel in an online format. Feedback is a powerful tool for growth, and we'll discuss how to use it to improve your performance continuously. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be tricky, but it's key to making a genuine connection. We'll talk about how to be your authentic self while maintaining a polished, professional demeanor. This workshop is interactive, and I want you to feel comfortable asking questions and participating. We'll engage in role-playing scenarios and practice techniques to help you feel more confident and prepared. Preparation is about understanding your audience and being ready to engage in a meaningful exchange. By the end of this session, you'll have actionable strategies to elevate your interview skills and make a lasting impact. Let's dive in and transform the way you approach interviews together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm truly excited to share strategies that will help you excel in your interviews and win the projects you've been aiming for. Being an independent professional comes with unique challenges, and interviews can be one of the most stressful aspects. However, the right approach can change that and make your interviews successful and enjoyable. One of the first things we'll explore is the importance of asking strategic questions. It's about more than getting answers. It's about showing the client that you understand their needs and are eager to add value. We'll work on how to ask questions that make you memorable and demonstrate your deep understanding of the project. Another critical area we'll focus on is your case studies and portfolio. Your portfolio should tell the story of your work and the impact you've made. I'll guide you on how to craft a compelling portfolio that captivates your audience and highlights your strengths. Preparation is key to any successful interview, but it's about more than rehearsing answers. You need to align your preparation with the client's goals and vision. We'll discuss how to tailor your preparation to make sure you're ready for any challenge. Presenting innovative solutions is a game changer. Clients love candidates who bring creative ideas to the table, and we'll explore how to do this effectively. Confidence is an essential part of interview success, and I know how hard it can be to feel confident. I'll share methods to project confidence and leave a strong impression, even if you're feeling nervous. Handling difficult questions is something we'll practice together. I'll give you techniques to stay composed and deliver thoughtful, impactful responses. Demonstrating leadership is another skill that clients appreciate. We'll work on ways to naturally highlight your leadership qualities and showcase your ability to make a difference. Storytelling can be a powerful tool in your interviews. We'll practice how to tell engaging stories that make your experiences come alive and connect with your interviewers. Active listening is a skill that can set you apart from other candidates. We'll cover how to listen effectively and use what you hear to shape better, more relevant responses. Understanding the client's pain points and addressing them effectively is crucial. We'll discuss how to show empathy and present solutions that solve their problems. Cultural sensitivity is another important aspect in today's global work environment. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to align with the client's cultural background. Persuasion is an art, and I'll teach you how to persuasively present your skills and experiences to make your value clear. Building a genuine connection with your client can turn an interview into a collaborative conversation. We'll cover techniques for establishing rapport and creating a positive, lasting impression. Follow-up is something that can make a big difference. We'll talk about how to follow up effectively and show that you're serious about the opportunity. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll refine together. We'll work on clearly articulating what makes you the best choice for the project. Presenting case studies in a structured, engaging way is a skill we'll practice. You'll learn how to organize your content to keep your audience interested and impressed. Interview anxiety is natural, but manageable. I'll share tips to help you stay calm and centered, even when the stakes are high. Virtual interviews are becoming more common, and we'll discuss how to adapt and excel in a remote format. Feedback is a valuable tool for growth, and we'll explore how to use it constructively. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is important. We'll discuss how to be your genuine self while maintaining a professional demeanor. This session is designed to be interactive, and I encourage you to engage, ask questions, and participate actively. We'll role-play scenarios and practice techniques to help you feel more confident and prepared. Effective preparation is about more than just knowing the answers. It's about understanding the client and being ready to have a meaningful conversation. By the end of this session, you'll have actionable strategies to elevate your interview skills and stand out from the competition. Let's dive in and transform the way you approach interviews together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to be here with you today, sharing strategies to improve your interview skills and help you land more projects as an independent professional. We all know how daunting interviews can be, but with the right approach, you can confidently navigate them and leave a lasting impression. One of the most powerful things you can do in an interview is to ask thoughtful, strategic questions. Asking the right questions shows your understanding of the client's needs and sets you apart as a proactive and engaged professional. We'll explore how to frame questions that open up valuable conversations and demonstrate your insight. Crafting a compelling portfolio and case studies is another area we'll dive into. Your portfolio should be more than just a collection of work. It should tell the story of your impact. I'll guide you on how to present your work in a way that captivates your audience and highlights your value. Effective preparation is key to a successful interview. It's not just about rehearsing answers, but about understanding your client's goals and aligning your approach accordingly. We'll discuss techniques to tailor your preparation and make sure you're ready for any question or challenge. Presenting innovative solutions can make a big difference. Clients want to see that you're capable of thinking outside the box, and we'll talk about how to share ideas that exceed expectations. Confidence is crucial, even if you don't feel confident inside. We'll cover methods to project confidence and engage with your interviewer in a meaningful way. Handling tough questions is something every professional should be ready for. I'll share strategies to help you remain composed and deliver clear, effective responses. Demonstrating leadership qualities is another skill we'll work on. Clients are looking for people who can lead, and I'll show you how to highlight your leadership in a natural, impactful way. Storytelling is a tool that can transform how you communicate your experiences. We'll practice using stories to make your answers more engaging and memorable. Active listening is a skill that will set you apart in interviews. We'll focus on how to listen effectively and use that to shape your responses. Addressing the client's pain points is crucial to demonstrating your understanding and expertise. We'll discuss how to communicate empathy and provide tailored solutions. Cultural sensitivity is more important than ever. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to fit different organizational cultures. Persuasion is about framing your skills in a way that makes clients want to work with you. I'll teach you techniques to persuasively convey your value. Building a connection with your client can transform the interview into a positive experience. We'll talk about how to establish rapport and create a genuine bond. Following up is a step you can't afford to skip. We'll discuss how to follow up in a way that leaves a lasting impact and keeps you top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll practice together. We'll work on clearly and confidently communicating what sets you apart. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is another skill we'll develop. You'll learn how to structure your presentation so it's both informative and engaging. Interview anxiety is common, but there are ways to manage it. I'll share tips to help you stay calm, focused, and composed during your interview. Virtual interviews are becoming the norm, and we'll discuss how to excel in this format. We'll cover tips to ensure you make a strong impression even from behind a screen. Feedback is an essential tool for growth. We'll talk about how to use feedback to improve your interview performance continuously. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be challenging. We'll explore how to be your genuine self while maintaining a polished and professional demeanor. This session will be highly interactive, and I encourage you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll practice real-world scenarios and role-play to give you hands-on experience with the concepts we discuss. Preparation isn't just about memorizing answers, it's about being ready to engage and adapt. By the end of our session, you'll have a set of actionable strategies to make your interviews more effective and enjoyable. Let's dive in and work together to elevate your interview skills. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm so excited to share strategies with you today that can transform your interview experiences and help you land more projects. Being an independent professional is rewarding, but comes with its share of challenges, especially when it comes to interviews. My goal is to give you practical tools to navigate them with confidence and ease. One of the first things we'll cover is how to ask insightful questions. The questions you ask can set the tone for the entire interview and show your deep understanding of the client's needs. We'll dive into ways to frame questions that make you memorable and encourage a meaningful exchange. Another key area is your portfolio and case studies. Your work should tell a story, one that highlights your achievements and the impact you've had. I'll walk you through how to make your portfolio captivating and effective. Preparation is crucial, but it's more than just knowing your answers. It's about understanding the client's goals and tailoring your approach to meet them. We'll discuss strategies to align your preparation with the client's needs and make sure you're ready for any challenge. Presenting innovative solutions is a way to stand out. Clients want to see that you can think creatively, and will explore how to present ideas that go beyond expectations. Confidence is key in any interview, even if you don't always feel it. I'll share techniques to help you project confidence and connect with your interviewer. Handling difficult questions is something we'll practice together. You'll learn how to stay composed and deliver clear, impactful responses. Demonstrating leadership is another skill that can make you stand out. We'll work on how to highlight your leadership qualities naturally and convincingly. Storytelling can be a game changer in interviews. We'll practice crafting stories that make your experiences come alive and engage your audience. Active listening is crucial but often overlooked. We'll cover how to become a better listener and use that to shape thoughtful responses. Understanding the client's pain points is essential. We'll talk about how to show empathy and communicate that you're the best person to solve their challenges. Cultural sensitivity is another important skill, especially when dealing with diverse clients. We'll discuss how to adapt your communication style to fit different organizational cultures. Persuasion is about more than selling yourself, it's about making your value clear. We'll work on how to present your skills in a way that's compelling and persuasive. Building a genuine connection with your client can make the interview feel more like a conversation than a test. We'll explore techniques to establish rapport and leave a strong impression. Following up is a step many people overlook, but it's crucial. We'll cover how to follow up effectively and reinforce your interest in the project. Highlighting your unique value proposition is another area we'll focus on. We'll practice articulating what sets you apart from others. Presenting case studies effectively requires clarity and precision. We'll work on how to structure your presentation to keep your audience engaged and interested. Interview anxiety is common, but it can be managed. I'll share tips to help you stay calm and composed, even when you're feeling nervous. Virtual interviews have become more common, and we'll discuss how to excel in this format. We'll go over best practices for making a strong impression online. Feedback is a tool you can use to improve continuously. We'll talk about how to seek and use feedback constructively to get better each time. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be tricky. We'll explore how to be your true self while remaining professional and polished. This workshop is interactive, and I encourage you to participate, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios and practice techniques to help you feel more prepared and confident. Preparation goes beyond rehearsing. It's about understanding your client and being ready to engage. By the end of this session, you'll have a set of actionable strategies to elevate your interview performance. Let's make this an engaging and insightful experience together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm thrilled to be here today to share strategies that will elevate your interview skills and help you secure your next big project. Interviews can feel overwhelming, but with the right approach, you can make them an opportunity to shine. One of the key things we'll talk about is the art of asking strategic questions. These questions aren't just for gathering information, they're a way to show your expertise and genuine interest in the client's needs. We'll dive into techniques for framing questions that create a lasting impact and open up meaningful dialogue. Crafting an impressive portfolio and case studies is another essential area we'll cover. Your portfolio should tell a story, highlighting your achievements and the value you've delivered to past clients. I'll guide you on how to present your work in a way that captivates and engages your audience. Preparation is the foundation of a successful interview, but it's about more than just knowing your answers. You need to align your preparation with the client's objectives and show that you've done your homework. We'll explore methods to ensure you're fully prepared and ready to engage thoughtfully. Presenting innovative solutions is one way to stand out from the crowd. Clients appreciate candidates who think creatively and bring fresh ideas to the table. We'll discuss how to develop and deliver these solutions effectively. Confidence is key, even if you don't always feel it. We'll cover ways to project confidence and make a strong impression, even if you're feeling nervous inside. Handling difficult questions is something we'll practice together. I'll share strategies to help you stay composed and deliver impactful, well-thought-out responses. Demonstrating leadership qualities can make a big difference in how you're perceived. We'll explore how to highlight your leadership skills naturally and persuasively. Storytelling is a powerful tool in any interview. We'll practice how to use stories to illustrate your experiences and make them more engaging and memorable. Active listening is a skill that can transform your interview experience. We'll talk about how to listen attentively and use that to respond thoughtfully. Understanding the client's pain points and addressing them effectively is crucial. We'll discuss how to show empathy and present solutions that position you as the ideal candidate. Cultural sensitivity is essential in today's global work environment. We'll explore how to adapt your approach to fit different organizational cultures and preferences. Persuasion is about making your value clear to the client. I'll teach you techniques to frame your skills in a way that makes the client want to work with you. Building a connection with your client is another critical aspect. We'll cover how to establish rapport and make the interview feel more like a meaningful conversation. Following up is something that's often overlooked, but it's your chance to leave a lasting impression. We'll discuss how to craft follow-up messages that reinforce your interest and keep you top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is something we'll practice. We'll work on how to communicate what sets you apart from others in your field. Presenting case studies effectively requires clarity and structure. We'll develop ways to organize your content to keep your audience engaged and interested. Interview anxiety is something we all experience, but it doesn't have to derail you. I'll share techniques to help you manage anxiety and stay calm and focused. Virtual interviews come with their own set of challenges, and we'll discuss strategies to excel in this format. Feedback is an opportunity to grow and improve. We'll explore how to use feedback constructively to get better with each interview. Balancing professionalism with authenticity is important for building trust. We'll talk about how to be genuine while still presenting yourself in a polished manner. This session will be interactive, and I want you to engage, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll work on role-playing scenarios and practice techniques to help you feel more prepared. Effective preparation isn't just about knowing what to say, it's about understanding your client and being ready to engage in a meaningful way. By the end of our time together, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to make your interviews more effective and enjoyable. Let's dive in and elevate your approach to interviews. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm here to share strategies that will help you master your interviews and make a lasting impression on potential clients. As independent professionals, interviews can be one of the most challenging parts of securing projects. But with the right techniques, you can make these encounters both effective and rewarding. One of the first areas we'll cover is the power of asking the right questions. Strategic questions aren't just for gathering details, they're a way to show your understanding and commitment to the client's needs. We'll explore how to frame questions that demonstrate your expertise and leave an impression. Another crucial aspect is how you present your portfolio and case studies. Your work should tell a compelling story, highlighting your skills and the impact you've had. I'll guide you through creating a portfolio that captures the attention of your audience and keeps them engaged. Preparation is a critical component of any successful interview, but it's more than just rehearsing your responses. It's about understanding the client's goals and aligning your preparation to reflect that. We'll discuss how to tailor your preparation and ensure you're ready for any challenge. Presenting innovative solutions can set you apart from the competition. Clients love candidates who bring fresh, creative ideas to the table, and we'll cover how to deliver those effectively. Confidence is key, even when you don't feel it. I'll share methods to help you project confidence and build rapport with your interviewer. Handling tough questions is something every professional needs to master. We'll practice techniques to stay composed and give clear, impactful answers. Demonstrating leadership is another essential skill. We'll explore ways to showcase your leadership qualities naturally and convincingly. Storytelling is one of the most engaging ways to communicate your experience. We'll work on crafting stories that bring your work to life and connect with your audience. Active listening is often underrated but incredibly powerful. We'll discuss how to listen attentively and use that skill to respond thoughtfully. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is essential. We'll cover how to show empathy and position yourself as the ideal person to solve their problems. Cultural sensitivity is increasingly important, especially when working with diverse teams. We'll talk about how to adapt your communication style to fit various organizational cultures. Persuasion is about more than just selling yourself, it's about making your value clear to the client. We'll discuss how to frame your experience in a way that makes the client want to work with you. Building a genuine connection with your interviewer can make the meeting more memorable. We'll explore how to create rapport and turn the interview into a meaningful conversation. Following up is an art that can make a lasting impact. We'll cover how to follow up in a way that reinforces your interest and professionalism. Highlighting your unique value proposition is crucial. We'll practice how to articulate what sets you apart from other candidates. Presenting case studies effectively requires organization and clarity. We'll work on how to structure your case studies to keep the client engaged and impressed. Interview anxiety is something we all face, but it can be managed. I'll share strategies to help you stay calm, focused, and confident during high-stress situations. Virtual interviews are here to stay, and we'll cover how to adapt and excel in this format. We'll talk about how to ensure you make a strong impression, even through a screen. Feedback is a valuable tool for continuous improvement. We'll discuss how to seek feedback constructively and use it to elevate your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be challenging, but it's essential for building trust. We'll explore how to present yourself genuinely while remaining polished. This workshop is designed to be interactive, and I want you to feel comfortable participating, asking questions, and sharing your experiences. We'll practice role-playing scenarios to prepare you for real-world challenges. Effective preparation is about more than knowing your answers, it's about understanding your client and engaging meaningfully. By the end of this session, you'll have practical strategies to take your interview skills to the next level. Let's dive in and transform the way you approach interviews. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm thrilled to have the chance to guide you in mastering your interview skills and winning more projects as independent professionals. Interviews can be stressful, but with the right strategies, they can also become opportunities to shine. One of the most important things to focus on is asking strategic questions. Thoughtful questions don't just gather information, they show your preparation and understanding of the client's needs. We'll explore how to formulate questions that open up meaningful conversations and demonstrate your value. Another key element is the way you present your case studies and portfolio. Your work should tell a story that highlights your impact and makes a lasting impression. I'll walk you through techniques to make your portfolio engaging and effective. Preparation is a critical component, but it's about more than just memorizing answers. It's about understanding your client's goals and aligning your responses to fit. We'll discuss ways to tailor your preparation and ensure you're ready to make a memorable impression. Presenting innovative solutions can set you apart from other candidates. Clients are always looking for fresh, creative ideas, and we'll cover how to deliver those confidently. Confidence is crucial, even when you're feeling uncertain. We'll work on strategies to help you project confidence and engage effectively with your interviewer. Handling tough questions is something every professional needs to master. I'll share techniques to help you stay composed and give strong, thoughtful answers. Demonstrating leadership is another way to make a powerful impact. We'll discuss how to highlight your leadership skills and convey that you're someone who can drive results. Storytelling is a tool that can make your interview responses memorable. We'll practice crafting stories that connect with your audience and make your experiences relatable. Active listening is a skill that can transform your interview. We'll talk about how to listen attentively and use that information to give better, more informed answers. Understanding the client's pain points and addressing them effectively is key. We'll cover how to show that you get their challenges and have the right solutions to offer. Cultural sensitivity is crucial, especially when dealing with clients from diverse backgrounds. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to be more effective. Persuasion is about more than just selling your skills, it's about making your value undeniable. We'll work on how to present your experience in a way that convinces the client you're the best fit. Building a genuine connection with your interviewer can make a big difference. We'll explore how to create rapport and turn the interview into a productive conversation. Following up after an interview is essential for leaving a lasting impression. We'll discuss how to follow up effectively and stay top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is a key part of standing out. We'll practice how to clearly communicate what makes you special. Presenting case studies effectively is a skill that requires precision. You'll learn how to structure your case studies to keep your audience engaged and interested. Interview anxiety is normal, but it can be managed. I'll share techniques to help you stay calm and collected, even in high-pressure situations. Virtual interviews have become the new norm, and we'll cover how to adapt and make a strong impression online. Feedback is a valuable tool for growth, and we'll discuss how to use it constructively. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be challenging, but it's key to building trust with your clients. We'll talk about how to be genuine while still coming across as polished and professional. This session will be interactive, and I encourage you to engage actively, ask questions, and share your experiences. We'll role-play scenarios to give you hands-on practice and help you feel more prepared. Effective preparation goes beyond just knowing your content. It's about being ready to engage and connect meaningfully. By the end of this workshop, you'll have practical tools to elevate your interview performance. Let's dive in and make the most of this opportunity to grow and excel together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to share insights that can help you master your interviews and secure projects as independent professionals. Interviews are a crucial part of our work, and they can be daunting, but the right strategies make them manageable and even enjoyable. One of the most powerful things you can do in an interview is ask strategic questions. These questions are not just about gathering information, but also about showing your deep understanding of the client's needs. We'll explore how to ask questions that leave a lasting impression and open up valuable discussions. Your portfolio and case studies are vital tools in showcasing your work. They should tell a compelling story that emphasizes your achievements and impact. I'll guide you on how to make your portfolio engaging and memorable. Effective preparation goes beyond simply memorizing answers. It involves understanding your client's objectives and tailoring your approach to fit their vision. We'll discuss techniques to ensure you're fully prepared and ready to impress. Presenting innovative solutions is another way to stand out. Clients value creativity, and we'll cover how to share your ideas in a way that surprises and delights. Confidence is crucial, even if you don't always feel confident. I'll share strategies to help you project confidence and build a strong rapport with your interviewer. Handling difficult questions is a skill that can make a big difference. We'll practice techniques to stay calm and give thoughtful, well-crafted responses. Demonstrating leadership is another important aspect of your interview. We'll discuss how to highlight your leadership abilities in a natural and convincing way. Storytelling can transform the way you communicate your experiences. We'll work on creating stories that connect with your audience and make your achievements relatable. Active listening is essential and often overlooked. We'll cover how to listen effectively and use what you hear to give better, more relevant answers. Understanding and addressing the client's pain points is key to showing your value. We'll talk about how to express empathy and position yourself as the solution they need. Cultural sensitivity is increasingly important in today's global work environment. We'll explore how to adapt your communication style to different cultural contexts. Persuasion is about more than selling yourself, it's about clearly showing your value. We'll discuss how to present your skills in a way that makes the client eager to work with you. Building a connection with your interviewer can set you apart. We'll cover techniques to establish rapport and make the interview feel like a productive conversation. Following up is a step that can leave a lasting impact. We'll explore how to follow up in a way that keeps you top of mind. Highlighting your unique value proposition is essential for standing out. We'll practice articulating what sets you apart from the competition. Presenting case studies with clarity and impact is a skill we'll develop together. You'll learn how to structure your content to keep your audience engaged and impressed. Interview anxiety is normal, but manageable. I'll share methods to help you stay calm, focused, and collected during your interview. Virtual interviews have become a norm, and we'll discuss how to navigate them successfully. We'll cover tips to make a strong impression even in an online setting. Feedback is a gift, and using it effectively can drive your growth. We'll talk about how to seek and apply feedback to improve your performance. Balancing professionalism with authenticity can be tricky. We'll explore how to present your true self while maintaining a polished and professional image. This workshop is designed to be interactive, so I want you to participate, ask questions, and share your insights. We'll engage in role-playing and practical exercises to solidify your learning. Effective preparation is about more than just rehearsing, it's about connecting with your client and being ready to engage meaningfully. By the end of our time together, you'll have practical strategies to make your interviews more successful. Let's get started and transform your approach together. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to be here with you to share strategies that will help you overcome interview anxiety and approach interviews with confidence. I know firsthand how stressful interviews can be, especially when so much is riding on the outcome. But there are effective ways to stay calm and focused, and I'm here to guide you through them. One of the first things we'll explore is understanding the root of your interview anxiety. Anxiety often comes from a fear of the unknown or a lack of preparation. We'll discuss techniques to acknowledge and manage these feelings, helping you feel more in control. Preparation is one of the best ways to combat anxiety. When you know you've done your homework, you can walk into the interview with a sense of assurance. We'll cover how to prepare effectively, from researching the client to practicing your responses. Visualizing success is another tool I'll share with you. I'll guide you through visualization exercises that can help you build confidence and envision a positive outcome. Breathing techniques are powerful for calming your nerves. We'll practice some simple but effective breathing exercises that you can use right before your interview. Building confidence isn't just about what you say, it's also about your body language. We'll discuss how to use posture and nonverbal cues to project confidence, even if you're feeling nervous inside. Handling difficult questions can be a source of anxiety, but I'll show you how to stay composed. We'll practice techniques to give yourself a moment to think and respond thoughtfully, rather than feeling rushed. Using positive affirmations can help shift your mindset. I'll share affirmations that you can use to remind yourself of your strengths and the value you bring. Practicing mindfulness is another strategy that can help you stay present and calm. We'll explore some mindfulness techniques that you can incorporate into your pre-interview routine. Understanding that nerves are normal and even expected can be comforting. We'll talk about how to embrace your nerves and use that energy to your advantage. Creating a pre-interview ritual can help ground you. Whether it's listening to a favorite song or doing a short meditation, we'll work on building a routine that works for you. Having a backup plan can reduce anxiety. We'll discuss what to do if things don't go as expected and how to recover gracefully. Remembering that interviews are a two-way street can ease some pressure. We'll explore how to approach the interview as a conversation, not a performance. Engaging in positive self-talk before the interview can boost your confidence. I'll share tips for how to coach yourself through your nerves with encouraging thoughts. We'll also discuss how to take care of your physical health leading up to the interview. Simple things like getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, and eating well can make a difference. Grounding exercises can help you feel more present. We'll try a few techniques that you can use if you start to feel overwhelmed. Managing your time on interview day is crucial. We'll cover how to plan your schedule to avoid feeling rushed or stressed. Setting realistic expectations can reduce anxiety. We'll talk about how to focus on doing your best rather than aiming for perfection. Focusing on your breathing during the interview itself can help you stay centered. We'll practice subtle breathing techniques that you can use without anyone noticing. Breaking the ice at the start of the interview can help ease tension. We'll discuss ways to start the conversation with a friendly comment or question. Learning to pause and gather your thoughts is important. We'll practice how to take a moment before answering questions, giving yourself the time you need. Practicing mock interviews can make the real thing feel less intimidating. We'll explore how to set up practice sessions and what to focus on during them. Remembering to smile and relax your facial muscles can send a signal to your brain to calm down. We'll talk about how to use a natural smile to ease tension. Staying present during the interview can be challenging but effective. We'll work on techniques to bring your focus back to the conversation if your mind starts to wander. If you make a mistake, don't panic. We'll discuss how to recover and move forward gracefully without dwelling on errors. Visualizing yourself succeeding can be a powerful motivator. We'll go over how to create a mental picture of a successful interview. Preparing a list of questions to ask the client can help shift the focus from your nerves to the conversation. We'll work on developing questions that show your interest and understanding. Having a support system can also make a difference. We'll discuss how to lean on friends or mentors for encouragement before your interview. Using humor to break the tension is a skill we'll explore. We'll talk about how to use light humor appropriately to put yourself and the interviewer at ease. Reflecting on past successes can boost your confidence. We'll work on ways to remind yourself of your accomplishments and what you've overcome. Keeping a bottle of water nearby can be a simple way to stay hydrated and grounded. If your hands tend to shake, we'll discuss techniques to steady them and keep your nerves from showing. Bringing notes with key points can be reassuring. We'll talk about how to use them discreetly as a guide without reading them word for word. Setting an intention for the interview can help you stay focused. We'll work on how to define what success looks like for you, beyond just getting the project. Being kind to yourself is crucial. We'll explore how to practice self-compassion if the interview doesn't go perfectly. Ending the interview on a strong note is important. We'll discuss how to leave a positive impression, even if you were nervous. Finally, celebrating small wins, like making it through the interview, can keep you motivated. We'll talk about how to recognize your progress and stay inspired for the next opportunity. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm excited to be here today to discuss strategies for adapting to virtual interviews. As independent professionals, many of us are now navigating a world where online interviews have become the norm. It comes with its own unique set of challenges, but I'm here to help you excel in this format. One of the most important things to understand is that virtual interviews require a different kind of preparation. You need to ensure that your environment is conducive to a professional interview experience. We'll discuss how to set up your space to minimize distractions and present yourself professionally. Lighting is crucial, and I'll share tips on how to position your light source to ensure you're clearly visible. Backgrounds matter, too. We'll explore what makes a background professional yet not too distracting for your interviewer. Testing your technology ahead of time is non-negotiable. We'll go over how to make sure your audio, video, and internet connection are reliable before the interview starts. Dress the part, even if it's virtual. We'll talk about how to dress professionally from head to toe, not just the visible parts. Eye contact is different in virtual interviews, and I'll guide you on how to look at the camera to make it feel more natural and engaging. managing body language is still important. We'll discuss how to use open and confident body language, even when seated in front of a screen. Preparing your surroundings is key. I'll share ways to eliminate any potential interruptions from pets, family members, or loud neighbors. We'll also cover how to keep essential notes and a glass of water nearby without looking unorganized. Speaking clearly and at a steady pace is even more important online. We'll practice enunciating well and keeping a natural rhythm to your speech. Managing your energy levels is crucial because virtual interviews can feel draining. We'll discuss strategies to keep your energy up and your enthusiasm visible. Staying focused can be a challenge with online distractions. I'll share methods to stay present and engaged throughout the interview. If a technical issue does occur, handling it calmly is essential. We'll talk about how to prepare for and manage tech problems without losing your composure. Building rapport virtually can feel harder, but it's still possible. We'll explore ways to connect genuinely with your interviewer through the screen. Using visual aids can be an advantage in virtual settings. We'll discuss how to use slides or a virtual portfolio effectively to support your points. Practicing beforehand with a friend or mentor can help you iron out any issues. We'll work on how to get feedback from practice sessions and make improvements. Being mindful of your tone and volume is important in virtual interviews. We'll explore how to adjust these to suit the online format. Active listening remains essential. We'll discuss how to show you're engaged, like nodding and using short verbal affirmations. Using a professional username for your video platform account makes a difference. We'll cover how to ensure every detail reflects your professionalism. Understanding screen sharing is crucial if you're presenting something. We'll walk through how to do this smoothly and without hiccups. Preparing questions for your interviewer is still a must. We'll explore how to ask thoughtful questions that make a strong impression. Remembering to smile can go a long way in an online setting. We'll practice how to maintain a friendly demeanor without appearing forced. Taking notes during the interview is fine, but doing it subtly is key. We'll discuss how to balance note-taking with maintaining eye contact. Ensuring your resume or portfolio is easily accessible is also important. We'll go over how to have digital copies at the ready. Handling introductions and goodbyes gracefully can set the tone for the entire interview. We'll talk about how to make a great first and last impression. Checking your appearance right before the call starts is a good habit. We'll explore ways to do this discreetly. Virtual interviews can sometimes make it harder to read cues. We'll discuss how to pay attention to verbal and nonverbal signals from your interviewer. Setting reminders so you're never late is crucial. We'll work on tips to always be on time and ready. Adjusting your microphone settings to reduce background noise can help. We'll talk about how to make sure your voice is clear. A strong internet connection is a must. We'll cover backup plans if your internet goes down, like using your phone's hotspot. If you're given a chance to present, practicing screen sharing in advance is crucial. We'll make sure you know how to navigate this smoothly. Avoiding too many hand gestures can be helpful, as they might appear distracting on video. We'll work on how to keep your movements controlled and meaningful. Being mindful of your expressions is important. We'll talk about how to show enthusiasm and engagement without overdoing it. Remembering to say thank you at the end is vital. We'll discuss how to wrap up gracefully and leave a positive impression. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm looking forward to sharing how to use feedback to improve your interview skills and overall performance. As independent professionals, we're always striving to grow, and understanding how to utilize feedback effectively is a game changer. One of the first things I'll emphasize is the importance of having a growth mindset. Feedback is an opportunity to learn, not a personal critique. We'll explore how to receive feedback with openness and curiosity, rather than defensiveness. Actively seeking feedback shows your willingness to improve. We'll discuss how to ask for constructive feedback from clients or peers in a way that invites honesty and helpful insights. Knowing how to listen to feedback without immediately reacting is crucial. We'll practice techniques to take a moment, process the information, and then decide on the best course of action. Sometimes, feedback may be difficult to hear. We'll cover how to handle tough feedback professionally and use it to fuel your growth. Reflecting on feedback is the next step. We'll explore methods to analyze the feedback you receive and determine how to apply it to your skills or approach. Creating a plan to address areas of improvement is key. I'll guide you on how to set specific, actionable goals based on the feedback you receive. Balancing feedback with your own judgment is also important. We'll discuss how to discern when feedback aligns with your goals and when it may not be applicable. Feedback can also highlight your strengths. We'll talk about how to use positive feedback to build confidence and leverage your strengths in future interviews. Constructive criticism should be welcomed, but it's also okay to ask for clarification if something isn't clear. We'll practice how to ask follow-up questions to fully understand the feedback given. Understanding that feedback is a two-way street is essential. We'll discuss how to give feedback gracefully, whether it's to peers or team members. We'll also cover how to document feedback. Keeping a record helps you track your progress and see patterns over time. Taking immediate action on feedback, when possible, can leave a strong impression. We'll talk about how to show that you're committed to continuous improvement. Using feedback to update your portfolio or case studies can make a significant difference. We'll go over ways to make these updates impactful and relevant. Sometimes, feedback may feel overwhelming. We'll discuss how to prioritize which areas to work on first. Turning feedback into an opportunity for self-assessment is another strategy. We'll explore how to reflect deeply and identify areas where you can grow. Seeking feedback from multiple sources can give you a well-rounded perspective. We'll discuss how to reach out to different people for their insights. Handling conflicting feedback is tricky. I'll guide you on how to weigh different opinions and make the best decision for your professional path. Constructive feedback often includes suggestions for improvement. We'll practice how to identify and act on these suggestions in a meaningful way. Using feedback to refine your communication skills is a key focus. We'll discuss how to adjust your speaking style or interview techniques based on what you learn. Feedback can also help you identify gaps in your knowledge. We'll talk about how to create a learning plan to address these gaps. Remember, feedback is a continuous process. We'll explore how to keep learning and evolving in your professional journey. Embracing feedback can be empowering. We'll work on reframing how you view feedback and using it as a tool for self-improvement. Sometimes, feedback may highlight areas where you need training or coaching. We'll discuss options for seeking additional support. Constructive feedback is a gift that can accelerate your growth. We'll talk about how to express gratitude to those who take the time to provide it. Developing a feedback loop with clients can also be beneficial. We'll explore how to ask for ongoing feedback to ensure continuous improvement. Using feedback to adjust your body language or presentation style can be impactful. We'll cover techniques to implement these changes effectively. Feedback doesn't always have to be about mistakes. It can also highlight your unique strengths. We'll work on how to use this positive reinforcement to your advantage. We'll discuss how to turn feedback into action steps that lead to tangible improvements. Acknowledging your progress is just as important as identifying areas for growth. We'll talk about how to celebrate milestones and keep yourself motivated. Learning to embrace feedback takes practice. We'll work on exercises that make you more comfortable with receiving and using feedback. Using feedback to prepare for future interviews can set you up for success. We'll explore how to tailor your preparation based on what you've learned. Feedback can also guide you in building your personal brand. We'll discuss how to use insights from others to refine and strengthen your professional identity. Constructive feedback should inspire, not discourage you. We'll explore ways to stay motivated and focused on continuous improvement. Taking ownership of your growth is empowering. We'll cover how to set your own benchmarks for success based on feedback. Sometimes, feedback may feel subjective. We'll discuss how to filter out unhelpful criticism and focus on what's constructive. Feedback is a mirror that reflects how others see you. We'll work on using this reflection to better understand your impact. Preparing for feedback conversations is important. We'll explore how to create a safe space where people feel comfortable giving you honest input. Reflecting on how you've grown from past feedback is motivating. We'll talk about how to track and celebrate your progress. Being open to feedback can enhance your client relationships. We'll discuss how to make feedback part of your collaboration process. Constructive feedback often leads to breakthrough moments. We'll explore how to embrace these moments and learn from them. Feedback should be seen as part of your journey, not a judgment. We'll talk about how to use it to keep evolving as a professional. Developing a thick skin for constructive feedback is essential. We'll cover how to stay resilient and keep moving forward. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm delighted to share insights on how to balance professionalism with your unique personality during interviews. Bringing your authentic self to the table while maintaining a polished image is a challenge many of us face. But doing this successfully can set you apart and help you connect more genuinely with clients. One of the first things to understand is that authenticity builds trust. Clients appreciate when they can see the real you, so we'll explore ways to let your personality shine through while staying professional. Your tone of voice is a crucial part of this balance. We'll work on how to keep your tone warm and approachable without losing the professional edge. Knowing when to inject humor is also important. We'll discuss how to use light humor to create a comfortable atmosphere, but only when appropriate. Sharing your values can be a powerful way to connect, but it's important to do so in a way that aligns with the professional context. We'll cover how to integrate your values into the conversation naturally. It's okay to share stories that reveal your personality. We'll practice crafting stories that are engaging and relevant to the role you're pursuing. Being mindful of your language is key. We'll talk about how to use language that feels authentic to you but remains appropriate for a professional setting. Clients want to see that you're a human, not just a list of qualifications. We'll explore ways to share your hobbies or interests when it makes sense and adds to the conversation. Adapting your communication style is important. We'll cover how to gauge the client's expectations and adjust your approach while staying true to who you are. Body language can also convey both confidence and warmth. We'll discuss how to use open, welcoming gestures that complement your professional image. Sometimes, you might feel pressure to fit into a certain mold. We'll work on strategies to stay true to yourself even in high-stakes situations. Being professional doesn't mean being robotic. We'll explore how to express genuine emotions like enthusiasm and empathy while maintaining decorum. Using personal anecdotes can be effective. We'll practice choosing stories that reveal your character and align with your professional message. A professional appearance still matters, but you can express your style. We'll discuss how to dress in a way that makes you feel comfortable and confident while meeting the client's expectations. Setting boundaries is also part of professionalism. We'll cover how to share enough to be engaging but not so much that it feels too casual. Sometimes, you might feel that you need to hide your quirks. We'll explore how to embrace and present your quirks in a way that adds to your unique value. Practicing active listening with your own twist can set you apart. We'll work on how to show genuine interest in the client while keeping the conversation engaging. Sharing your excitement about the role or project can make a difference. We'll discuss how to express this excitement sincerely without sounding overzealous. Understanding your audience is crucial. We'll explore techniques to read the room and adjust your level of formality accordingly. Being relatable doesn't mean oversharing. We'll talk about how to share relevant personal details that enhance, rather than detract from, your professional image. It's okay to be passionate. We'll work on how to express your passions in a way that feels authentic and energizes the conversation. Balancing the formal and informal can be tricky. We'll practice how to navigate these transitions smoothly. Being self-aware is key. We'll explore ways to monitor your behavior and adjust as needed while staying authentic. Your word choice matters. We'll cover how to use language that reflects your personality but is polished and clear. Even when telling jokes, timing is everything. We'll discuss how to read the room and know when humor will land well. Your facial expressions should be genuine. We'll practice how to express emotions naturally without exaggerating. Confidence can come from being true to yourself. We'll talk about how to let your natural confidence show rather than trying to force it. Knowing your strengths is important. We'll explore how to weave these strengths into your responses without sounding boastful. Bringing your personality to virtual interviews has its challenges. We'll discuss how to make your authentic self shine through the screen. Relatability can be built through shared experiences. We'll practice how to connect on a human level without losing professionalism. Remember, professionalism doesn't mean being perfect. We'll talk about how to handle moments of imperfection with grace and humor. Creating a warm and inviting atmosphere can set the stage for a great interview. We'll cover techniques to make your interviewer feel at ease. It's important to stay adaptable. We'll discuss how to pivot if you sense that your approach isn't resonating. Professionalism is about respect. We'll explore how to show respect while being genuine and approachable. Sharing insights from your experiences can showcase your expertise and personality. We'll practice how to do this effectively. Finally, being memorable often comes from being yourself. We'll work on how to leave a lasting impression that feels both genuine and professional. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm eager to share insights today on how to fully engage with this workshop to maximize your learning and growth. Participating in an interactive session can be one of the most rewarding ways to enhance your interview skills. It's not just about listening passively, but about actively contributing, asking questions, and sharing your experiences. The more you engage, the more you'll take away from this workshop. Let's start by setting the intention to be fully present and open to learning. I encourage you to ask questions whenever you have them. Your curiosity will not only benefit you but may also provide valuable insights for everyone in the room. Remember, there are no wrong questions here. Every query adds value to our collective understanding. Sharing your experiences is another way to engage deeply. We've all had unique journeys as independent professionals, and hearing your stories adds richness to the discussion. Don't be afraid to bring up your past challenges or victories. We'll be using role-playing and real-world scenarios to practice what we learn. These exercises are designed to make the concepts stick and give you a chance to apply them immediately. Participating in these activities is key to understanding how the strategies work in real time. One of the most powerful aspects of this workshop is the sense of community we can build together. You're not alone in facing the challenges of freelancing, and connecting with others can be both inspiring and educational. I want you to think of this workshop as a safe space to experiment and try new approaches. If something doesn't work the first time, that's perfectly okay. We're here to learn from each other, and making mistakes is part of that process. Engaging with the content means being open to feedback. I'll be offering suggestions, and I hope you'll be willing to share thoughts and insights with each other, too. Constructive dialogue helps all of us grow. Remember to take notes, but also try to be mentally present. Sometimes the best insights come from an aha moment you have during a discussion or exercise. Don't worry if you don't get everything perfect today. The goal is to leave with actionable strategies that you can refine and adapt over time. The questions you bring up may spark discussions that benefit the whole group. Even if your experience seems unique, it likely has elements that others can relate to or learn from. If you're feeling shy or hesitant to speak up, remember that this is a supportive environment. Everyone here is eager to learn and share, and your contributions are valuable. The more you engage, the more you'll feel like an integral part of our learning community. Sometimes, participating actively means stepping out of your comfort zone. I encourage you to embrace that discomfort, as it often leads to growth. We'll be practicing things like storytelling and handling tough questions, so don't be afraid to jump in and give it a try. The exercises may feel challenging at first, but that's where the real learning happens. Role-playing gives you the chance to make mistakes and learn in a safe space. You'll also get the opportunity to observe and learn from how others approach the same challenges. Feel free to share any techniques or strategies that have worked for you in the past. We can all learn from each other, and your insights might be just what someone else needs to hear. I'll be here to guide you, but this workshop is very much about you and your experiences. The more you share, the more tailored I can make my advice. Be ready to take risks in how you approach your answers and engage with the material. Remember, practice makes perfect, and this is a chance to practice in a judgment-free zone. We'll explore different ways to structure your responses and handle various interview scenarios. Engagement isn't just about speaking up, it's also about listening actively. Pay attention to what others share, as their experiences may provide insights you hadn't considered. Being fully present means putting distractions aside and immersing yourself in the learning experience. Trust the process and be open to trying techniques that might feel unfamiliar at first. Often, the greatest breakthroughs come from experimenting with new approaches. If you have questions about how to apply what we're learning to your specific field, don't hesitate to ask. The more context you give, the more targeted my advice can be. We're here to explore the nuances of interviewing as independent professionals, and each perspective adds value. Remember, engaging fully in this workshop will help you leave with a stronger understanding of how to handle interviews confidently. I'll also be sharing practical, real-world examples, and I encourage you to do the same. The more we can connect theory to practice, the more effective our learning will be. Don't underestimate the power of collective wisdom. We all have something to offer, and your voice matters. Let's make this workshop an interactive, lively, and engaging experience. I'm Renee Birkinshaw, and I'm honored to conclude this workshop with some reflections and a few takeaways that will serve you well on your journey as an independent professional. It's been a dynamic session filled with insights, strategies, and real-world applications. One of the main things I want you to walk away with is a renewed sense of confidence in your interview skills. We've explored the challenges and complexities of interviews, but more importantly, we've discussed actionable ways to navigate them successfully. Remember, it's all about preparation and aligning your skills with the client's needs. We started by discussing the power of asking strategic questions. These questions not only show that you've done your homework, but also establish you as a thoughtful and insightful professional. Crafting a strong personal brand is crucial, and we've talked about how to make your brand memorable and authentic. Your brand is what sets you apart in a competitive market, so invest time in refining it. Understanding client goals is a foundational part of your interview prep. Tailor your approach to address their objectives and demonstrate that you can contribute meaningfully. We touched on how to effectively present your achievements. Using case studies that highlight your impact can make a world of difference. Portfolios are your chance to shine. Make sure they are well organized, visually appealing, and full of compelling examples of your work. We also dove into preparation techniques, emphasizing the importance of customizing your approach for each interview. Confidence was another big theme today. We've gone over techniques to project confidence, even when you might be feeling nervous. Engaging in interactive elements, such as role-playing, helps you internalize these strategies. Handling tough questions doesn't have to be intimidating. You've now got a toolkit of methods to stay composed and deliver thoughtful answers. Leadership qualities are attractive to clients, and we've covered how to naturally showcase these attributes. Storytelling can transform how you connect with clients. The stories you tell should be engaging and highlight your strengths. Active listening is a skill that will set you apart. It shows respect for your interviewer and allows you to respond thoughtfully. Understanding and addressing pain points are crucial. Clients want to know that you can empathize and provide solutions. Cultural sensitivity was another key topic. It's about understanding different work cultures and adapting your approach accordingly. Mastering persuasion is a skill that can elevate your interviews. It's about clearly conveying your value and making a strong case for yourself. Creating a genuine connection with your interviewer is invaluable. People hire people they like and trust. Following up after an interview is a step that many overlook. It's your chance to reiterate your interest and make a lasting impression. Highlighting your unique value proposition was another core lesson. Make sure to communicate what makes you different. We also discussed effective case study presentations. Structure your case studies to maximize impact and keep your audience engaged. Interview anxiety is normal, but manageable. Use the techniques we've practiced to stay calm and focused. Virtual interviews are here to stay, and we've covered how to excel in them. Feedback is a gift. Use it to refine your skills and continue to improve. Balancing professionalism with personality can be tricky, but it's essential for building trust. Engaging fully in this workshop has been key to your growth. I encourage you to continue to practice and apply what you've learned. Remember, interviews are not just about landing the project, they're about making meaningful connections and showcasing your value. Keep refining your approach, and don't be afraid to adapt as you gain more experience. Thank you for being such an engaged and receptive audience. It's been a privilege to share this journey with you. Renee, hi Timothy, I'm excited to hear about your diverse experience in web programming and your recent work with advanced AI technologies. Let's dive into your questions and see how I can help. Timothy, thanks, Renee. I'm looking for advice on finding an IT job in Australia. I have over 10 years of experience in full-stack development, working with Java and ASP.NET, and I've recently been exploring AI and data analysis. Renee, that's impressive. With your background, one effective approach is to highlight your experience in both traditional and emerging technologies. In your resume and interviews, focus on how your skills in Java, ASP.NET, and AI integration can add value to potential employers. Have you considered tailoring your applications to industries that value both stability and innovation, like finance or healthcare? Timothy, I hadn't thought about that specifically. How can I best showcase my RAG-based stock market analysis work using AI and data science? Renee, excellent question. RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation, is a powerful approach. You should emphasize how RAG's real-time capabilities and accuracy benefit data-driven applications, such as stock analysis. During interviews, explain your workflow, starting from query input through the vector store retrieval, to generating meaningful insights using your knowledge of LangChain, Face, and OpenAI. Can you demonstrate the real-world impact of this system? Timothy, I can definitely share some examples. I also want to develop AI wearable technology. I'm exploring AI, VR, and 3D game engines for this purpose. How can I get support for this idea and ensure it's protected? Renee, that's an exciting venture. To find support, you could pitch your idea to tech incubators or seek partnerships with universities or research centers specializing in wearable tech. As for protection, consider filing patents for any unique technology you develop and use NDAs when discussing your concept with potential investors or collaborators. Have you outlined a clear value proposition for your AI wearable project? Timothy, not fully yet, but I'm working on defining the unique benefits of combining AI and wearable technology. I'm also curious about how I can find an MVP. Renee, finding a minimum viable product, MVP, is crucial. Start by identifying the core features that make your product valuable and build a simplified version to test with early users. Use feedback from this testing to refine your design. Given your background, are there specific problems your AI wearable technology aims to solve? Timothy, yes, I'm thinking about applications in health monitoring and virtual interaction. But I'm also unsure how to handle funding and partnerships. Renee, for funding, look into grants, angel investors, or even crowdfunding platforms. Partnerships with tech companies could also provide resources and credibility. It's essential to have a solid pitch that outlines your technology's impact and potential. If you need more guidance on developing your pitch, I'd be happy to offer some strategies. Timothy, that's great advice. I'll work on refining my pitch and reach out to potential partners. Thank you for your insights, Renee. Renee, you're very welcome, Timothy. Keep me updated on your progress, and feel free to reach out if you need more help. With your skills and innovative ideas, I'm confident you'll achieve great success.